Hi, my name is Kenzie from Purva Pashima Yoga, and welcome to our Vinyasa class, 60 minutes. And today we'll be focusing on finding a bit more strength in our movement as we slow down. So a lot of times in uncomfortable situations, we like to hurry them up. We like to get things done quickly, and this is not just in yoga postures, but difficult conversations, difficult decisions, etc. But oftentimes if we just slow down, connect a bit more to our breath, to our bodies, kind of ground in the present moment, we can find that strength, we can find that courage, that dedication that we're looking for. So that's what we're going to play with in our class today. Sticking through it a bit more in those challenging postures, and noticing where we go in those challenging moments. You don't need any specific props for class today. However, if you'd like to have some around, please have them nearby. And with that, let's find a tall seat. So you can sit cross-legged or up onto a bolster, block, pillow, as you like. Resting your hands gently anywhere along the thighs and just gently bring the eyes to a close. If you like to do a few circles with the head and neck and the jaw to begin before settling in, please go ahead. And then find some stillness, seal the lips together, soften the tongue in your mouth, continue breathing in and out through the nose, and right away bring both of your hands to your low belly. Taking deep, full breaths down into your low belly. The first few breaths here as we settle into our practice are just to observe that you have a body, that you are breathing, that the body moves and shifts around the current of your breath. One hand at your belly, bring the other hand to the center of your chest, your heart center. Continue your deep, full breaths. Again, feeling the body rise and fall and shift around the contours of your breath. Feeling the heat from your top hand melting through the heart center, radiating out through the arms, shoulders, neck, head, belly. From this warmth and radiation, a bit more space through the heart center. And lastly, bring both palms skywards, open the arms up, and continue your deep, full breaths. As you continue breathing here, imagine that your breath is water as you pour it into a glass, and the breath is coming in, but the breath is filling up at the same time. So as you sip the breath in, the body fills from the bottom up all the way to the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. And then on the exhale, you send the breath out through the crown of your head. Again, inhaling, filling up from the bottom all the way to the third eye. Exhale through the crown of the head. Again, fill up to the top of the breath to your third eye. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the crown of your head. Inhale fully. Holding the breath at the third eye. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the crown of the head. And again, inhale, fill up. Feeling bottom to top to the third eye. Pause, hold, expand. 10, 9, 8. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Last time, fill up. Hold. Observe. Where do you go? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Noticing where the body, where the energy goes, where the breath goes. Bring your hands to heart center. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Cleansing breath out the mouth. For the mantra Om one time, A, O, Um, to open practice and join our voices. Take a breath in. The reverberation of the Om. And let that reverberation continue into your Ujjayi pranayama, constriction at the back of the throat and the vocal cords, creating a whispering sound to the breath, creating heat in the body. Begin to rub the palms together, create heat. Place the warm palms over your closed eyes. Open your eyes into darkness. Hands in prayer, embrace the light. Namaste. Have a wonderful practice. Move from your seat up onto your knees. Sit back onto your heels. Reach the arms up, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, pulling down with the arms. Hands come into a cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Last time. Exhale. Hands straight up. Flex at the wrists, bring the arms out to the sides. Little circles with the hands. 20 in one direction. 10. 20. Switch directions. Keeping the circles nice and tight, contracted, concise. 20. Sweep the arms up, same thing. 20 circles in one direction. 10. 20. Switch directions. 10. Interlace the fingers, press the palms to the sky. Deeper inhale. Exhale, slowly float the fingers to the floor. Plug the peace fingers into the earth. Feel here. Feel the release. Where does it go? Slowly blinking the eyes open, transitioning onto all fours, coming into a tabletop. About 5 or 6 breaths for your cat-cows here. Inhaling, softening the belly, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine as you press the earth away. Inhale, soften the belly, spread the sit bones, look up. Exhale, round. Now continue a few more breaths here in your cat-cow and allow it to be intuitive, much more free-flowing movement. You can stretch out the wrists, do some circles with the rib cage, the head, the hips. Keeping your deep cyclical breath that encompasses the movement. Your next inhale, come back to a flat spine or a neutral spine in your tabletop. Tuck your toes, hover your knees off the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, drawing the front ribs together, pressing the spine up between your shoulder blades. Hold, and then bring your right sole of the foot to the ceiling as you bend the right knee. And we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, press it all the way up and back into a 3-legged downward dog. Pause here. Ground through your standing foot. Exhale, bring yourself all the way back into your tabletop with the knees hovering. Pause once again. Inhale. Press the earth away. Exhale. Left sole of the foot to the sky. Bend the left knee. Stay here for 5, 4, 3. Deep breaths. Where does the mind go? 2, 1. Lift it up and back. 3-legged dog. Left leg goes high. Press into the ball of the right foot. Deep breaths. Exhale. Come back, tabletop with the knees hovering, sliding the ribcage together, pressing the back towards the ceiling, and then step one foot, your right foot, and then your left foot to your hands. Come all the way onto your back body. Keeping the knees bent, feet planted on the floor. Let's reach the arms back behind us. Start to press into the heels, imprint your low back onto the mat, and roll the hips up. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, lift. This time, pause. Okay, lift the toes off of the floor, dig the heels in, feel the backs of your legs turn on, press the hips a little bit higher and pause. Full breaths. Switch, plant the toes into the mat, lift the heels up. Again, lift the hips a little bit higher and pause. Exhale, lower the heels down. 1 more lift of the hips. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your knees go wide. And tee the arms out on either side. Begin to press the fingernails, the backs of the arms down into the floor. Press the heels together. And inhale, lift the hips up. Feeling a strong line of connection from the heels along the backs of the legs to your glutes. 5 more breaths here. Observe the breath, observe your mind. Notice where you're shaking, notice where there's resistance. How can you stay? How can you be present? Exhale, slowly lower down. Collect your knees in towards your chest. And you can rock and roll forwards a few times. When you're done, exhale, rock yourself all the way forwards, come into a standing forward fold. You can put a deep bend into the knees and just hang over the legs. Shake your head from left to right. Feel the wave of the breath settling, caressing through the body as you lean towards the thighs. Root through the heels, roll yourself all the way up to standing. When you get there, sweep the arms up overhead, find a little back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center and to your sides. Bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Tadasana, mountain pose at the top of your mat. Drawing the musculature of your legs together and up. Rooting through all 4 corners of the feet, sinking through the tail, right through the chest. We'll do Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A 3 times, and they'll get progressively slower as we go. 1 breath, 2 breath, and a 3 breath count. Let's take a deep inhale. Full exhale. Pressing through the feet, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, float the chest. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower down, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and breath out. Settling into your first downward dog. Allowing the movement to become a bit more still, a bit more subtle as you settle into the form. Next, inhale, rise high to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press through the heels, sweep the arms up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. And again, inhale, reach up, 1, 2, exhale, dive forward, 1, 2, halfway lift, float the chest, 1, 2, exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank, lower down, 1, 2, inhale, upward facing or baby cobra, 1, exhale, hips up and back, 1, 2, downward facing dog. Wave the breath in, settle breath out. Feeling the more energetic quality of the inhale, a little sleepier quality of the exhale. On your next Next, inhale, come high to the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, float the chest. 1, 2. Exhale, fold. 1, 2. Press into the feet, sweep the arms up. 1, 2. Exhale, heart center. Hands by your sides. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Last round. Inhale, reach up. 3, 2, 1. Dive forwards. 3, 2, 1. Float the chest. 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands, step, hop back, lower down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing. 2, 1. Exhale, hips up and back. 3, 2, 1. Settle into your shape. Deep breath in. And soften breath out. Feel into the body. Notice where the release goes, how it shifts, changes. Inhale, come high to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, look forwards, step or hop to the front, float the chest. 3, 2, 1, melt forwards. 2, 1. Press into the feet, sweep the arms up. 3, 2, 1. Heart center, exhale. Full breath in. Hands by your sides, breath out. Surya Namaskara B, Sun Salutation B. Same thing, 2 rounds, getting a little bit slower each time. Take a deep inhale. Bend at the knees, exhale, sweep the fingertips along the floor, and then come up, Utkatasana, float the chest, exhale, diving forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or baby cobra. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Lengthen the exhale as you step the right foot forwards, sweeping the arms up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, plank, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Finish the exhale as you step the left foot forward. Inhale, sweep yourself up. Exhale, hands to the floor, lower down. Inhale, upward facing or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Where does the settling happen? Where does the softening happen? How does the mind differ compared to that in softness and that in effort? Inhale, come high to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, step or hop to the front. Inhale, float the chest, open wide, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, sit back and down, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands by your sides. Deep breath in. And again, exhale, sit the hips back and down, sweep the fingertips along the floor, reach up. 1, 2, melting forwards. 1, 2, halfway lift. 1, 2, exhale, plant the hands, lower down. 1, 2, inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Long exhale, step the right foot forward. 1, 2, exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, lower down. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, hips up and back. Full exhale, steps the left foot forwards. Inhale, sweep up. 1, 2. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, lower down. Inhale, wave the chest up. 1, 2. Exhale, hips up and back. 1, 2. Deep breath in. Settle breath out. Riding the wave up on the inhale. Riding it down on the exhale. Inhale, come high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, float the chest. Exhale, fold. 1, 2. Sink into the hips. Sweep the arms up. 1, 2. Stand tall, hands by your sides. 1, 2. Free breath in. Breath out. And one more. Sip it in, filling from bottom all the way to your third eye. Hold. Exhale through the crown of the head. Set your feet hip-width distance apart. Interlace your fingers behind your back, finding a small back bend. And exhale, draws you back, shoulders over hips, sinking down into the knees, sinking the hips back, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Not to be confused with Utkatasana. So here in chair, we're focusing on sending the hips back, containment through the front ribs and the abdominals, long spine, not so much of an extension through the upper spine. Begin to shift your weight to your right standing foot, cross your left ankle over right thigh, sit back. Stand tall, pressing into your right foot. Left knee comes to your chest, inhale. And then exhale, cross the foot behind you as you sink down. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow, like you're moving through honey. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, send the left foot back. Warrior 3, hands come to your heart. Pause here. Press down into your standing foot. Contain the low ribs, lengthen the spine. And exhale, slowly lower your back toes down. Sweep the arms alongside the body, runner's lunge, keeping space in between your front thigh and your belly. Inhale, sweeps the arms up, high lunge. And exhale, left hand to the floor, twisting lunge, right arm goes high. Pause, breath in. Breath out. Spin all 10 of your toes over to the right side of the mat. And again, pausing here, really bowing through the right side of the body, contracting the left, sweeping the right arm up overhead. Good, your next exhale, sink the hips down towards the mat, reach the right fingertips behind you. And then inhale, press up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, expand. Exhale, melt. Last time, inhale, pause. Exhale, turn back to your runner's lunge, sweeping the arms alongside the body. Lengthen the spine, breath in. Continue turning to your left, breath out, coming down to Skandasana. You can sit up onto your right heel, sinking the hips down, hands in prayer, pause. Feeling the activity, the dust settle. Settling into the breath. Exhale, lift the hips up, transfer to your other side, and reach the arms out in opposition. Inhale, lengthen both legs. Exhale, bend to the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend to the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Come back into your runner's lunge, arms alongside the body. Inhale, sweep yourself up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Sweep the right leg high, three-legged dog. Pause, breath. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward to your plank. Exhale, lower down, three-legged. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Wave the breath in and wave the breath out. Lower your knees to the floor, sit the hips to the heels, one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart, and breathe here. Your eyes back open, slowly move through your tabletop. At the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Come high to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, look forwards. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, rooting through the heels as you fold. Press into the feet. Sweep the arms all the way up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Once again, step the feet hip-width distance apart. Either interlace your fingers behind your back or bring your hands to heart center, pressing your thumbs into your sternum. And then inhale, engaging the backs of the legs, shifting the heart up, standing back bend. Exhale, come all the way back up. Sink back into your hips, bending at the knees, chair pose. Containment through the front ribs, long spine, reach up. Good, start to shift your weight into your left standing foot, crossing right ankle over left thigh. Sink back and breathe. Standing tall, right knee to your chest, inhale. Exhale, step it way out to the side, sink into the legs like you're moving through honey. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Warrior 3, exhale. Rooting through the standing leg. Drawing the navel up and in. Exhale, float the toes back behind you. Runner's lunge, hands alongside the body, space between torso and thigh. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand to the floor, twisting lunge, pause. Press equally away from the floor as you are reaching up. Fill up with breath and exhale. Spin all 10 toes to the left side of your mat. Pause. Bowing through the left side of the body, contracting right, sweeping left arm overhead. Exhale, sink the hips just above the floor. Reach back to your toes. Then inhale, expand. Exhale, melt. Inhale, following the wave of the breath. Exhale, melt. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, coming back into your runner's lunge. Hands alongside the body. And slowly turning towards the right. Skandasana, sitting up onto the left heel. Hands in prayer. Sinking down through the hips. Buoyant through the chest. Inhale lifts you up. Transition to the other side, sinking into the right knee. Arms out in an airplane. Inhale, lengthen both legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Left knee. Inhale. Right knee. Inhale. Exhale, turn back to the front of your mat. Runner's lunge. Float the torso up, inhale. Hands to the floor, exhale. 3-legged dog, sweep the left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Roll forward, 3-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or baby cobra, really right through the collarbones. Exhale. Knees to the floor, hips to your heels. Breathe. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. The release in the body. Noticing the stillness, quiet of the mind. And the power, the presence of your breath. An evolution of the body around the cycle of the breath. Blinking your eyes back open, plant your hands to the floor and make your way to a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, inhale. Bend the right knee, drawing the heel closer towards your seat. And square your shoulders to the floor. This means getting heavier into your right hand. Exhale, roll yourself forward. Tap your right upper arm with your right knee. Pause. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm. Inhale. Exhale. Pause this time. Slide the spine up between your shoulder blades. Contain the ribs. And then draw your right knee to left upper arm. And then back to your right. And then all the way up, inhale. Feet side by side, downward facing dog, exhale. Breath in. Left leg lifts, inhale. Bending the left knee, heel towards your seat, heavy through your left shoulder. Exhale, draw left knee, left upper arm. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to arm. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. Press away from the floor. Draw your left knee, right upper arm to left upper arm. Hold. Commit. Stay present. Good. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale, feet side by side. Inhale to the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Let the hands fall up over your head. Feel this shape get a little bit deeper, a little bit suppler with the passing of each cycle of breath. As if the exhale could lull you a little bit further into your shape. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Sweep the arms all the way up. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Let's bring your hands to your hips. Step your feet as wide as your hips. Root through the heels. Inhale, lift the center of the chest. Exhale, folding forwards over the hips. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. If you need to bend your knees to get there, please go ahead. And then keep rooting through the feet. Lengthen the arms, float the chest. And exhale, keep that doming through the low belly as you fold. Paschimottanasana. Root through the feet. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lengthen the spine. And exhale, slide the palms underneath of the feet. Bring your toes up to your wrists. Again, you can bend the knees if you need. Re-lengthen the spine, shine the chest forwards. Exhale, melt into your fold. Keep rooting through the heels, all four corners of the feet here, and feel a little rounding in the low back to give you a bit of a doming through the low belly to help you draw you into your fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands to your hips. Crown of the head leads you all the way up. Exhale, keep your feet wide, hands by your sides. Deep breath in and breath out. Stepping the feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands, step back, plank or to your belly. Inhale, upward facing or baby cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high, inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your nose and try and step your right foot between your hands without lifting your palms up off the floor. Sweeping the arms alongside the body, runner's lunge. Pause, breath in. Breath out. Sweep the arms up, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Spin, twisting lunge, right arm high. One breath in. Breath out. Spin all 10 toes to the right side of the mat. Pause here once again. You're either going to stay in your supported side plank or step your feet back together, full side plank. Maybe you want to bring into tree shape or float the right leg. Wherever you are, a few more breaths. Exhale, draws the right toes nice and slow behind you, landing into wild thing. Root the heel, squeeze your bum, lift the hips up. And exhale, come back through side plank, nice and slow, and then curl your tailbone, tuck in your belly as you step the right foot back to the front of the mat, runner's lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, step the feet back to the front of the mat. Sit into your chair. Just a few breaths. Exhale, interlace the fingers and melt forwards. Release into the sweetness of your exhale. Surrender, give way. Allow yourself to soften. And in the softening, notice how the body is. Release the lace of the fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Root through the heels. Roll yourself all the way up. Just standing, head comes up last. Breath. And out. Bring your feet side by side. When you're ready, inhale. Sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, planting the hands, step back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or baby cobra. Exhale, sliding the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, left knee to your chest and try and step the foot between your hands without taking the palms off the floor. And then sweep the arms into runner's lunge, breathe. Inhale, high lunge, float the arms up. Exhale, right hand to the floor, twisting lunge, left arm high. And then spin all of your 10 toes to the left side of your mat again. Pause here. Either stay in your supported side plank or maybe you float the feet together for full side plank. You can come into a tree variation. You could float the left leg. bending the left knee, nice and slow. Draw the toes behind you. Press into the feet, squeeze your bum, lift the hips up. Wild thing. Exhale. Come back through side plank. Nice and slow. Tuck your tail, contract your belly, and slowly step your left foot back to the front of the mat. Runner's lunge. Inhale, float the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Chair pose, sink down, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, melt forward. Release the interlace of the fingers. Put a deep bend into the knees. Sink down into the hips and come all the way into a seat. Roll down onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest. And take a few breaths. Yourself up to a seat. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Baddha Konasana. You can wrap your hands around the soles of your feet and turn the soles of the feet open like the pages of a book. And then lengthen up out of the waist. And exhale, fold forwards. Notice the depth of your shape as you sink a little deeper with the help of the breath. Not necessarily by more effort on your part, just by the natural tendency of the breath to soften, open the body. For the last few breaths here, just reach your arms forwards, really sink round into the spine. Your left leg long, right knee is bent. Tent your right fingertips behind you. Left arm reaches up, inhale. And then from the belly, chest, shoulders, twist, catching left elbow, right knee. And really the key to these seated twists here is to keep integrity, intention through the legs as if you were standing on the floor. Help activate the abdominals and bring you into your twist. Exhale, slowly brings you out. Switch sides, right leg long, left knee bends. Left fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. Exhale, belly, chest, shoulders. Catch right elbow, left thigh. And re-lengthen the spine. Slowly brings you back out. Lengthen the legs out in front of you. You might want to scoot yourself forwards as we come onto our back once again. A few rounds of back bends here, either bridge, Setu Bandhasana, or wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. So if you're sticking with bridge, plant the feet on the floor, start to curl the tailbone up and lift the hips up. The arms can interlace beneath your back. You could support the hips. There are many variations with the arms. Back down. Again, inhale, either bridge or wheel. Start to lift the hips up. If you're moving through wheel, plant the hands by either side of the head and then lift yourself up. And if you're in bridge, imagine that the skin of the thighs is rolling forwards towards your knees and the skin of the chest is rolling back towards the collarbones. Exhale, slowly roll down. Last cycle of your your back bend here. Either lift up for another round of bridge, perhaps you come up into wheel, planting the hands on either side of the head, and then lifting yourself up. Exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. Widen the feet on the mat, drop your knees in towards center. Take a few breaths here. Feeling the sacrum, the low back, melting into the floor. Left ankle, cross it over top of your right thigh. Knees fall to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Four more breaths here. Melting through the torso, through the side body. Settling into a softer, sleepier breath. Roll yourself back through center. And switch legs, right ankle over left thigh, knees fall to the right. Gaze over the left arm. awareness, we go from the more gross body in towards the more subtle, the more internal body. So all the action, all the movement is to help purify the mind, purify the body, so we can come into a bit more stillness. Letting the activity of the body and the mind settle to a bit more clarity. Roll yourself back through center. And roll yourself back and forwards. Lengthen the legs out in front of you. Inhale, lengthen out of the waist. And exhale, folding forwards. This can be a fairly passive forward fold. If you can reach the feet, you can take your feet. If not, your arms are just softly by your sides. Facing something important or some kind of altar or sacred thing for you, make sure you turn yourself around. Lie your head towards the front. Take a big stretch, long overhead from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Inhale. Hold the breath right at the third eye, right in the space between your eyebrows for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Exhale. Melting the arms by your sides and sinking into your final resting pose, Shavasana. The breath to really take up less space in the body. So breath becomes a bit sleepier. And on that sleepier wave of the breath, the awareness deepens, moving through all the layers of physical body, mental, emotional. Until you really feel the more subtle aspects of yourself. Until you see the subtle aspects of yourself. Until you see how you are in stillness. And then you observe. Please stay longer in your Shavasana or come up for meditation if you have the time afterwards. Stay as long as you want. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. I hope we practice together again soon. Check out the other videos that are here. And I hope this serves you in the rest of your day. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.